you want to be big, you start acting big, you start thinking big, you start connecting big, even if you're not there yet. Bro, Dubai grounds you. You work, you make 10 mil, there's someone making 100 mil. You make 100 mil, there's someone making 500 mil. Who cares about a Ferrari when you have a freaking building?
It comes with humbleness, with zero ego.
I love this question, bro. I always say, bro, the tree with the most fruits, it leans down. It's close to the ground.
What should be the attitude?
They just not even scratched success, not even smelt success yet. They have the biggest egos on earth. When you're on your deathbed, you're not gonna be like, I regret not scrolling on that last TikTok, bro. That's not what you wanna wish for. What you're gonna wish for is, I wish I stayed one more minute with my father. I've met billionaires and multi-millionaires. Sorry to say, but they're freaking done.
Why do you say so? What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I hope you guys are doing well and having a great time. So today we have a funny, very energetic and quite intellectual person on the podcast, Ghazi Yaman. Welcome to the podcast, brother.
Thank you so much for having me. Pleasure. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
January 1st. We don't stop, bro.
Yeah.
We don't take breaks. Breaks are for losers.
Breaks are for losers, and we start the year with the fresh energy, and we have Ghazi in the studio today. Ghazi, how's life? How's things going with you?
Good, bro. Someone like me, yesterday was the New Year's. I don't really like to celebrate. I celebrate on my own terms. I celebrate my success. I celebrate my milestones. I celebrate things that mean to me. Earth going around the sun once is by no means a reason for me to celebrate. I don't know why everyone's on the streets. Like, the earth have been turning around the sun for millions of years. Why? When did the New Year start? When did people start celebrating New Year's? I need to understand. It's fundamentally a very dumb idea. And you wait till the New Year's to start doing new things, new me. Why? Start now. If you've been following me and have listened to anything I've said, do it now.
Is it the escape that people tend to have the normal struggles of their life and find happiness in things like New Year or something like that, gathering in a place just to have fun and forget whatever the things are going on?
Everyone struggles in their own way. I'll tell you what. There's a guy in the bus stop is looking at the guy on the freaking bicycle, be like, oh, look at him. He has a bicycle. I want a bicycle. The guy on the bicycle is looking at the guy in the car, maybe a Corolla. Oh, I want a car. The guy in the Corolla is looking at the guy in the Ferrari. Oh, I want a Ferrari. The guys in the Ferrari is looking at the other guy in the G-Wagon 6x6.
Okay.
I want that. Okay. The guy in the G-Wagon is looking at the guy in the jet. If you choose to be miserable, you are going to be miserable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What should be the attitude?
The attitude should be, go get it. I'm miserable now. Good. That means you know what's wrong. So take action to be not miserable.
Okay.
You need to find the passion in the journey, not at the destination. Destination should be your goal. Great. But what if God or Allah, what if Allah has a bigger plan for you? You keep saying, I want that Ferrari, I want that Ferrari, I want that Ferrari. But what if Allah's plan for you to own a building, not a Ferrari? Who cares about a Ferrari when you have a freaking building?
True.
Right? So you need to really believe in the journey. You need to believe in your mission. And your mission should not be financial. Because once your mission is financial, people tend to do whatever it takes to grab that money. Junaid, I'll tell you the amount of times and the amount of money that people threw in our faces and we rejected it because it does not align with our values. We don't do gambling. We don't do alcohol. We don't do nightlife. We don't do, adult filming industry or anything to do with that. These are all red lines. Does it make money? Yes. Of course. Within the next 3 months, I can make 5, 10, 20x what I make right now. I'm not joking. But I will not take this money.
There's no barakah?
No barakah. It does not fit my values. I'm not saying I don't sin. Everyone sins in a different way. But there's a difference between you sinning by yourself and then asking for forgiveness from the Most High and the Most Forgiving. And there's a difference between you helping others sin. Because when you go back and ask for forgiveness, their sins are still coming and attributed to you.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's going to compound. Imagine when you do one good thing, it starts compounding. Same applies to sins. Yes, it might be less because God's the most forgiving. It doesn't compound as fast as the good deeds, but it's still a sin.
True.
And it's a sin that you have no control over.
That's true, yeah. Do you lose morale when chasing luxury in a city like Dubai?
I don't lose morale. For me, I don't judge the person by what they drive, what they own, where they go, what kind of watch they're wearing, what kind of clothes they're wearing. I judge the person by their hearts. I can't assure you in Dubai the number of people I've met that are multi-billionaires with a B that I have zero respect for because their insides, their values are shit. And I'm not scared to say this. Their values are way beneath what I stand for. And I will not associate myself with this person. I will not even be in the same room with this person. Even if knowing this person might open other doors, your value is not up to my standards.
What are your values?
My values is honesty, hard work. My values are uplifting and helping people. Helping people achieve higher, not getting people's lives worse than what they already are. This is what I stand for. And anything I do in life revolves around this. Whether it's on a personal level, like my personal content that literally is free. You can go watch it and just, if you want to be inspired, be my guest. You want to judge it, also be my guest, right? But that's up to you how you digest it. Whether it's the businesses I'm doing, I'm trying to build a platform where everyone can uplift and upskill and become the better version of themselves that they deserve to be. You were telling me that people come in and they say, yo, I want to forget. I don't want you to forget. I want you to look at your life and be like, this is exactly what I prayed for. But there's a difference between praying for something and then praying and working. Because people say manifestation, some people say praying, some people say dua, whatever, right? If I put a piece of steak right here and I manifest and I pray and I make dua all I want, it's not going to be a cooked piece of steak. Unless I take it and put it in the oven, it's going to get cooked.
Yeah.
And I love to say that because a lot of people have this skewed idea like, yeah, I just sit there and manifest. Okay, what did you do different to change your life? Keep it on. You don't have to own that Ferrari. You don't have to have that abundant money. You can just change your life step by step, 1%, 0.5%, 0.001% a day. And within the next 365, within the next 500 days, within the next 600-700 days, you're going to be on a different plane. I'll tell you what, there's two parallel lines. Okay? If you keep going, they'll never intersect. But if you just move it 0.00001%, end of the day, it's going to intersect. So you taking these small actions every day, you feel like they might not add to your life, but they are. So whether it's a good thing, waking up early, sleeping early, getting enough sunlight, spending time with loved ones, working on that project, calling that one extra lead, doing that extra mile, adding new knowledge to yourself, that's going to make you go in the right direction.
Got it.
On the other side, same applies. Eating that extra unhealthy food, sleeping that later, going to that party, wasting your time with the wrong people, doing something at night that you shouldn't be doing. A lot of people do it. Rhymes with corn. Right?
Yeah.
the line starts going the other way. And it's a small thing. You would say, you would tell yourself like, but it's a small thing. It took 5 minutes. Took 2 hours. I went to that party. So what? You don't know what it's doing to your mindset. You don't know what it's doing to your confidence. You don't know what it's doing in the back end of your brain, in your subconscious brain.
True.
You're programming yourself for destruction, or you are programming yourself for success.
True.
Simple as that.
How's this mindset? How did you get these thoughts, or how did your thought process built like this for who you are today? What was the nurturing or nature part which is around you? How did that help you become like this?
I was a very anti-authoritarian, so most of the stuff that happened to me, I had to learn from my own cup. So I did a lot of mistakes. And then I looked back at my life and I was like, what am I doing? Right? Like, good for you. You're starting very young age, 23. I didn't start until I was around 25, 24 even, right? And even at 24 and 25, I still had a lot of bad habits, a lot of bad things that I feel like weren't up to my standards. And then I looked back to my life and I was like, you know what? This is not what I deserve. This is not where I want to be. This is not what I want to be. So slowly, you start removing things one by one. And then the line goes back, starts going to the other way. People look at things and they start saying like, oh, I'm doing a lot of bad things. I'm eating that extra chocolate every day. I'm doing this and I have 200 kg overweight or 50, whatever, right? And then they get overwhelmed. But if you take consistent 0.01% a day, completely change your life. It's the long game, bro. It's the patience. We have been reprogrammed by social media and the algorithm to get that quick satisfaction. 30 seconds, I learned what I learned, I listened to what I listened, and I keep scrolling and it keeps giving me that dopamine. But life doesn't work like that. Life is not a real. Life requires a lot of patience. And trust me, what you can accomplish in 10 years, and that's how billionaires think. They don't think what I'm going to do in the first 1 year. They don't think what I'm going to do in 3, 4, 5. They think what I'm going to do in 10 years. Because they have that patience. They have that stamina. Because a lot of people come into the market. I've been in this industry for 7 years around, right? I've seen people come in, make a lot of money, boom, crash.
Early success?
Success, and then they got lazy, they got sloppy, whatever reason it is. Success got to their brain, ego. Ego's a big one, bro. So a lot of these things I've seen in the matter of these 7 years. It's just the one that understands that I'm not doing this for the money.
Yeah.
Money will come. Money's easy. What's $1 million? Nothing.
Who are you? Are you a socialistic mindset or you have a capitalistic mindset? Or you balance both?
There's no such thing as capitalistic, socialistic. These are just social constructs that governments and organizations have instilled. Go back to caveman. Caveman goes, caveman hunts, caveman eats.
Yeah. The process, cycle.
Yeah. I'm that.
What's your goal in life?
My goal in life is to be able to support and change and be able to really uplift not just me, the people around me, the community, and the nation as well.
Got it. Okay, let's go back to the inner you, the child Ghazi Yaman, who was like 12, 13 or 14 years old. What was your dream at that time?
I remember that I always wanted to be something big. I didn't know what exactly, right? And I realized early on that you want to be big, you start acting big, you start thinking big, you start connecting big. And you will start meeting the people that see you for who you are and will understand when meeting you your potential, even if you're not there yet. And I don't know if you've had that feeling. You met someone and you're going to be like, this guy's going to be
Potential.
somewhere. This guy's going somewhere. I don't know where,
Yeah.
but he's going somewhere or she's going somewhere big. I better get to know them now because in a few years down the line, they're going to change the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I always had that feeling. Am I on the right path? God knows. Do I think I'm on the right path? Absolutely.
But do you think that the people who have enough self-confidence, or maybe that self-confidence reaches overconfidence, or maybe overconfidence is not the right term, does it get into an ego?
Yeah. Ego is your downfall. And I've, unfortunately, in an industry like this one, or even in a society like this one, when someone gets a little bit of success, they start feeling and feeding their ego and feeling like they're untouchable. Guess what, buddy? Even Rome fell down. You know? When I'm saying Rome, bro, it was like the greatest empire of empires. Yeah. Forget any empire in this existing day. Rome was like the biggest. Forget whatever you know now. Forget US, forget Russia, forget China. But Rome was crazy. Even Rome fell down.
Yeah.
Right? Ego is your downfall. For me, I stay true to myself. I stay authentic. And I'm unapologetically me. Whether I'm going to be a billionaire, whether I'm going to be on the streets, I don't care. I'm the same Ghazi. I still have my same values. I still have my same goals. I still have the same mission. I still have the same attitude and mindset. Right? And for me, I don't treat people differently.
Got it. So if someone, and 16-year-old, 18-year-old individual is watching this video and they want to become something big, what's the attitude or mindset they need to have?
Start accumulating knowledge. Start investing in yourself. Don't invest in anything else. Just invest in yourself. Seminars, workshops, YouTube, free online stuff, memberships, whatever it is, to learn your industry inside out. Then start reaching out to industry leaders or industry drivers and offer your services for free. Even shadow them for free. Trust me, they're flattered. Trust me, they'll be way too flattered. Some people don't do it. Like, why would this big CEO, big shot, hot shot CEO want anything to do with me?
True.
Everyone thinks like that. But that one person that will say, like, listen, I admire your work. I've been a fan of you since 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to shadow you for a week.
You know, the same thing happened.
2 days.
Yeah.
And don't take no for an answer. Be like, what would it take for me to be able to shadow you for a week? And then see how flattered they're going to be. They're going to accept it one way or another.
Yeah.
And if you don't accept it, they might open other doors for you.
You know, I saw you for the first time in Brand Me Summit this year and heard
Last
about...
year.
This year?
Last year.
Oh, sorry, 2025. Last yeah, last year.
You said be honest. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It's last year, 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
14 hours ago.
14 hours ago. Khalas. So, Brand Me last year, 2025. I saw you there. Loved your energy, number one thing. And I saw that you and your brother, Aman, is part of this, a platform which you guys are building. Right? So then I saw you, but I didn't pay much attention on what exactly you are building. But when I came down and followed you on Instagram, what I loved is your energy.
Thank you.
And the honesty which you're giving, like whatever we just spoke right now, it's absolute thing like most of the people around us doesn't have, but you are surrounded with the right set of mindsets and people, and that made you who you are today. Right? Are you the eldest sibling in the family?
Yes.
Okay. How is it to
I'm
be...
the eldest cousin as well.
Okay. How is it to be an elder sibling in the family?
You're you're number two. So you man up, and sometimes you need to act like the father. It's your job.
And how do you build relationship with the younger sibling or your family members? And what do you preach them or teach things about life or something about the industry or anything what you are doing?
They see what I do, and they copy. Sometimes I learn from my younger brothers as well.
Okay, let's speak about younger brother and you. Aman is doing content from a long time right now, and you are the backbone of him. Like as a sibling, even what I try to do is help in best way possible, where my younger sibling can grow up somewhere and learn things in life. So, how's that process been for you growing up together with your brother?
Yeah, I mean, ever since ever since he was young, he would open the camera and film, and he would just film random stuff and never post it. So it was always something he wanted to pursue. And then when he started doing these funny skits, food vlogs, and stuff like that, he started getting that awareness, initial awareness. Once he started getting that, then he started to build some kind of audience. And then when he reached the point where he got an opportunity where, okay, you know what? The what you do for a living started in California. Right after that, like a week after, he started posting the same style of content. And see, content, sometimes you can get inspired from someone else.
Yeah.
You don't have to be super authentic. I mean, it's good if you can, but if you can't, you can start with getting trends, hopping on trends, or maybe getting inspired from someone else and then putting your own twist to it. And that's exactly what he did. It was very successful. From the first what you do for a living, he got around 200-300K followers from one video.
Okay.
And then within the next year, he had around 600-700. And then within the next 2 years, he was already at 1 million. And then same thing happened on Instagram, where he started repurposing the content that was doing well on one platform, on his other platform, and then it just kicked off from there. And the nice thing about his format is you're meeting the 1% of society, because who can afford to have these luxury cars and, super fast cars and all of these things. So he really built that network for the people that move economies. So that was very blessed. I mean, again, sometimes opportunity just presents itself, right? You got to start working. You got to start really investing in yourself. You got to be prepared. So when an opportunity presents itself, you're ready to take it.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot of days, every day, there's new opportunities that present themselves. But sometimes you're not ready to take them on.
Exactly.
Right? So that's why, for example, let's say you went to a conference and you met Gary Vee, but you still aren't on a level
to speak to him.
You were going to be able to speak to him, probably take a picture, but he doesn't know who you are.
Yeah.
But let's say you have 2 million followers, and then you spoke to Gary Vee, he probably has seen your content.
Yeah.
Or if you haven't, you can show him your platforms. Oh, interesting. Can we do a podcast?
Yeah.
There's a higher chance he'd say yes.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go with zero social presence, zero everything, you ask him for a podcast, he might not accept.
Yeah.
Or you might just be rich. Be like, hey buddy, here's $100,000. 30 minutes. He's not going to say no.
That's the leverage. What's the leverage you had when Ayman had when he started approaching to people for the interview? Or how was the initial stage of the journey? What do you do for
the first video?
Yep.
The first video was... so he had some followers. He was doing the shoe flips. We were doing it together, actually, to like celebrities. We'd wait in line to get these unique drops and then just scout out celebrities and then sell them at cost price. We didn't make money, but we told them instead of the extra money that we were supposed to charge you, we'll do a video together. And they were like happy, okay, cool, whatever. They found it cute. Shout out to Chris Fade. He was the first one to accept buying the shoes. It was the Dunks, Nike Dunks. That was a cool video. He's a very sweet guy, very, very humble. And right after we started doing that, we saw an event that had multiple luxury cars, and we're like, you know what, we can create content there. So I acted like his manager. I kind of like swindled my way into the event, and then we saw that videos of what you do for a living. We saw these Bugattis, Lycans, like some crazy cars that were there. We're like, you know what, let's try it. Let's try it with this car. And then the second we did these what you do for a livings, boom, viral. So Ayman had been creating content for a year before that.
Yeah.
I mean, was he successful? Kinda. But was he ultra crazy going worldwide? No. The second he did that video, it was his break. After a year of hard work, after a year of consistently posting, after a year of learning how to create content.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to, okay, I'll open a business. Tomorrow I want to become a millionaire, or within a few months.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that
It
way.
doesn't happen that way.
Guess what, Gen Z, buddy? Life is not like that. Life's not a TikTok. Life's not a swipe away. Right?
Yeah.
Life, you need to be prepared, put your head down, consistently work, consistently change things up. Things don't work this way. Change it up, do something else. Change it up, do something else. Learn. See what the industry is talking about. See what other successful people are doing. Copy. Change it, put your own twist to it. Right? Then, after a while, that break will come.
Yeah.
It's just how life works. That break will come because when that opportunity presents itself, you'll be super ready. You know what to do already. You won't feel like you're confused. When I did the first Brand Me Summit, I had no clue what to do. I had no clue how event works, what to do, who to bring, what are the steps needed to do it, how to market, nothing. Figured it out.
Jump in.
You jump in, start working, get some advice, speak to people that did it before, understand what's going on, start putting a plan together, put some milestones and put some checklists and things that need to happen. Do some mistakes, fix these mistakes. Brand Me Summit 2 was way easier.
Wow.
Super easy. Like, yes, was stressful, obviously, because my team is a bit limited. And think of who's doing summits. It's mostly governments.
Yeah.
So I'm up against governments, man. It's not an easy task. I'm not going against people.
You're building something.
Unlimited money. The governments have unlimited money, unlimited budgets. Yeah. Still made sure to pull it off, and we're gonna pull it off again and again and again and again and again. From here, we've built a name. We built a good platform, and I think one reason why people relate to us is, yes, we are by the people for the people, you know? And you can feel that.
Got it. Okay, so before we get into the Brand Me Summit idea and the impact which you are going to put, I want to have a question about Aman. Aman is right now, he's 22, right? He became successful in content creation. And I see a lots of young people who are into content. There are very few people who are very humble. And when I met Aman for the first time in Brand Me Summit season 2, he was super tired, and I just went, love your event and all those things. Normal thing. But what I saw was he gave a time, he spoke very sweetly, he was very patient to listen. And I said, okay, let's do a video together. He was super tired, but he was ready, okay, let's do it. Right? It comes with humbleness, with zero ego. How did that happen? I can't ask him that question because since you are an elder brother of him, so I want to ask you, how was that thing that came within him?
I love this question, bro. I always say, bro, the tree with the most fruits, it leans down. It's close to the ground.
Yeah.
It's abundant. Doesn't feel the need to have that ego. And the tree that has no fruits, it's up. Same with people, bro. The more the person does, the more you understand that you're nothing.
Okay.
And if you think about it, I was watching this video the other day. But if you really think about it, I'm in this room with you right now.
Yes.
We're in Dubai. Dubai's in the UAE. UAE's in the GCC. GCC is, in Asia.
Yeah.
Asia's in the world.
Yes.
The world is in the ecosystem. And then we're in this universe. Bro, we're so irrelevant to the level that is crazy. If we zoom in so much, we're smaller than a grain of sand.
Yeah.
When you get that through your brain, when you comprehend that, there's no reason to not be humble. That by itself is humbling. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes. That's deep.
And for some reason, some people, they just not even scratched success. Not even smelt success yet. They have the biggest egos on earth. But what do you, بالعربي they say, لا شو شايف حالك عشو, who are you showing off in front? Who cares? You're gonna die, I'm gonna die, we're gonna be under that sand, and we're still gonna be irrelevant.
Yes.
Right? So there's no reason, it's just illogical for someone to just have that ego for no reason.
Good.
Now, on top of that, bro, everyone that attended Brand Me Summit is our guest. In our culture, in the Arabic culture, you treat the guests as kings, bro. And that's how you should treat people. Because some people paid and came and took time out of their schedule to come and learn and to come and enjoy the event and to come and be at that event. You guys are our guests. We're going to treat you that way. Definitely. Be very hospitable, very, very accommodating, and we're actually honored that you were there and everyone that came was there.
Before we go in depth about ego and humbleness is one thing which most of the people lack in their journey towards growth and life, right? How to be grounded?
Bro, Dubai grounds you. Dubai just grounds you, bro. You work, you make 10 mil, there's someone making 100 mil. You make 100 mil, there's someone making 500 mil. And so on and so on. So on and so forth, right? Bro, I'll tell you. I've met some of the smallest entrepreneurs that had the biggest egos. And I've met the biggest billionaires that were so humble that even walking in the entire place that they own, they don't just own the building, they own the entire community.
Huh?
They own you probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They own the streets, they own the entire buildings, they own the malls, the everything, right? While walking, bro stopped and said hi to the guy cleaning the floor and asked him if everything's good, if he needs anything, and if he's happy. Did he need to do that? That's humble. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. Because your self-confidence is enough. And you're confident in yourself and who you are and what you're going to be. And this is how I know that person actually cares. And he's not just doing it for the media. He's not just doing it for people to say, oh, look how humble he is. Doesn't care. Has nothing to prove to no one. That's the real definition of wealth.
Caring for people.
Not just caring for people. Treating people with the same respect, whether you are a multi-billionaire or whether you're someone who's just taking care of the grass and making sure it looks nice.
Yeah. Amazing. This is very deep. Ghazi, you have built Brand Me Summit, which I want to speak about. And that's how I got introduced to you. What was the idea behind it? Aman started creating content, then you had your own agency. You have your own agency, and What's the thing you guys are doing currently?
Great. So Brand Me Summit is the first and largest personal branding summit in the world. Happy to say that. I say that with a huge smile because I did not believe when I did the research and when my team did the research and when some media outlets did research. It is the first and largest. Why are we the largest? Because we're the first. Other summits are all about content, media, influencers, startups, founders, business, whatever. We are personal branding. We do the same thing as what Red Bull did. Red Bull did not want to compete with sodas. They created something called energy drinks, and they were the first and largest and best.
Right.
We're doing the same thing with this. Personal branding, yes, it falls within marketing, but we don't want to compete with marketing. It is not marketing. You are promoting yourself. You are building a name that shakes economies.
Right.
So what we did is we started that like segment called personal branding and we lived in it.
The boundaries, the niche.
It's not a niche. It's across industries.
Okay.
So personal branding, it can be in real estate, it can be in media, medicine, food, whatever industry you're in, you can brand yourself, and you can sell tires for all I care.
Yeah.
You can be the best tire expert on earth. How many cars are there in the world? And all these cars need tires.
Yeah.
Boom. Billionaire. You can be a potato expert. How many people eat fries?
Yeah.
How many people love fries? Boom. Billionaire. Right? So that's what Brand Me is. So, and now we're slowly becoming the underlying ecosystem of personal branding in the world. Yes, okay, we are based here in the Dubai. We're blessed to be in this beautiful country that gives you all the infrastructure and gives you all the support, and just easily, getting the okay to do an event is just online, and boom, I got the approval. Everything is streamlined, everything is easy. But slowly, we're getting that world attention, like worldwide attention. And through our platform, online platform, it's going to be accessible from anywhere in the world. Through our seminars and webinars and workshops and boot camps, it's going to be some of them here, some of them in the region. We're even having plans to go abroad, overseas as well, because we do have strong connections, alhamdulillah, from all of the people that we've encountered and all of the people that believe in us. And they really do believe when I say, and when Aman says, this event is for you as much as it's for me, because it is the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what we've accomplished within just 2 events.
Yeah.
So if we accomplish that in 2 events, imagine what we're going to accomplish in 10 events.
Exactly.
So super excited and super hopeful and very optimistic for what the future holds and what the plans are. I literally had a meeting with the board and explained to them what our plans are for next year. And everyone's super excited. Everyone's like, wow.
Well, what's the thing coming up?
So we have Brand Me Awards. We have Brand Me Beirut. Awards are for the best personal brands in the region, the world maybe. Brand Me Beirut is my beloved country. I feel like I want to make an impact where I'm from. I feel like people deserve better opportunities. As a country, it's been through a lot in the past few years. So we want to be that breath of fresh air, breath of hope for people. Listen, man, you can make it. As long as you have the knowledge up here and you have this small phone up here, you can impact the world.
You can do it.
Other things, we have workshops, seminars. We have the platform coming up, which is a one-stop shop for all personal branding needs. So these are different things that are upcoming and are already in the works. I'm not someone that does New Year resolutions because I'm already in action.
When I was 17, 18, I used to question myself how to become a leader. But when I became like 2021, I realized to become a leader, you need to uplift other people around you. And that's how you grow in life. When you help other people, it's like you are taking the society up, and when you are taking the society up, you are going up with them. And that's something which you're doing with regards to personal branding.
Thank you.
So I'm into personal branding. There are multiple people who were in personal branding. That one event helped so many people. Can you share any of the stories, like how Brand Me Summit have changed people's life?
Yeah, definitely. Brahmi Summit has changed a lot of people's lives. And like I said, like I told anybody that asked us, we have a team on ground that's instructed to keep their eyes and ears out. Okay. So if anyone shines after the Brahmi Summit, during the Brahmi Summit, I will know about it. On my phone, I'm getting notifications. Boom, 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 boom. When someone shines, they shine. And a lot of people, I'm happy to say, a lot of people started with zero, started making first $10,000. Some people that had $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 that they were making consistently started making $100,000. I have the first person that did $1 million, going from 1 million dirhams. So that's 3x what they were doing. I have people that went from 0 followers to 100,000 followers. I have some people that went from 100,000 to 500,000, all attributed to Brand Me. So obviously it's not that they came to the event and magically they made this money, but they came to the event, they made the right network, and they got a shortcut. Okay.
Accessibility.
A lot of people say that, oh, there's no shortcuts in life. Yes, there is, but you're not looking in the right place. There are a lot of shortcuts. Like I said, sometimes you're not ready for that opportunity. Sometimes you don't take action.
Yeah.
People say, oh, money doesn't grow on trees. Well, you're not in the right room. You can be in the right room, you can network with the right people, and you can get clients. It didn't grow on a tree, but it was much easier than contacting them on LinkedIn and Instagram and this, where you go to an event and they're right there in front of your face.
Exactly.
You can go talk to them, shake their hand, be like, listen, I'd like to do 10 videos for free. If you like what I have to offer, you're going to be paying me 100,000, you're going to be paying me 10,000 dirhams a month. You're going to be paying me 20,000 dirhams a month after that. I don't know. What are you going to lose?
Yeah.
10 free videos. Post them. You get 100,000 followers. Come pay me.
That's cool. Okay, so 2 case studies which I got to know from Brand Me Summit. 2 people I met. One was Khaled. Khaled, he mentioned, okay, we met on Brand Me Summit 2025. He mentioned, I came to Brand Me Summit 2024 and he got his first client through Brand Me Summit 2024. And he's doing amazing right now. Second person, one creator who I met there, he was mentioning, Junaid, I did just one. Last year, Brand Me Summit, I came there and I interviewed like 20-25 people for day, and I started posting. I have 20 content right now, and every content picked up, and right now I'm a creator with triple digit 6-digit followers, and that's the start of the content.
That happened. He was interviewing us this year on stage. He was sitting in the audience last year and he was shining, bro. Bro's a shining star. I was like, bro, I'm honored for you to interview me. You know, I was so happy. And he was also on stage interviewing Mr. Adil Sajan.
Yeah.
He was also, talking about podcasting and all that. And honestly, the stuff he has accomplished in a very short period of time is astonishing. And I'm so happy that he got this much value from Brand Me Summit.
I mean, sometimes you don't realize what exactly you're building, but when you see hear such kind of stories, that inspires you more to do more things to many people.
Yes.
Okay, let's get into content creation and personal branding more. But before that, I want to ask one last question. How's the Brand Me Summit Season 1 and Season 2? What's the difference you saw?
So the difference between Brand Me 1 and Brand Me 2 was Brand Me 1 was very tough to sell. Brand Me 1 was very tough to onboard people and to make people believe in the vision and see what we're doing. Brand Me 2, I could just show them what we did last year. And I even overexceeded my expectations from Brand Me 1, that Brand Me 2 was quite easy. to put together because people already believed in it. People already were excited about it. We had the community. People already believed in the brand, believed in what they can offer and they can get from this. We had some interesting speakers like Alistair Overman, UFC champion. We had some billionaires like Mr. Tawfiq Kraidiye. We had the Noob family. We had some sheikh that came from Abu Dhabi just to attend Brand Me Summit. So it did create a bigger hype, the second one, and much bigger setup, more capacity, more brands on board. We had more specialists and people that are industry experts and industry drivers. I don't like to call them experts.
Okay.
Industry drivers is a trademarked word made by me. Okay. Industry driver is an industry expert or an industry leader that doesn't just lead. They tell you what's happening in the next 10 years. Or they do what happens in the next 10 years. So they create the trends. They are the trendsetters. This is what the industry driver is. So I was very happy to see the people come together, people learn, people interact, people network, people upskill themselves. And I was happy to see that people were actually invested in themselves at the Brand Me Summit. And I did not expect to build something like this. When I started it, I was like, I'm happy if 200 people show up. I'm happy to say about 5,000. First one about 2,000. This one is 5,000, or almost 5,000. So 15,000 next time.
Inshallah. Okay, so you are doing events specifically focusing on personal brand, right?
Yes.
What's personal brand?
Personal brand is a reflection of who you are in real life. And I always like to say this because a lot of people, they post things online that aren't true to who they are. And
Authenticity?
not just authenticity, like they're kind of lying. They're lying to their audience.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you'll meet someone and they aren't who they show they are online. And that's not personal branding. That's deceiving. Anyone in Dubai can rent a bunch of cars and get a bunch of pictures of a bunch of watches and act like they are Mr. Final Boss, you know? Are you? So people want to see the struggles. See, you're building a business.
Show your failures as well.
It resonates more with the audience. And I always said that. And there's a big example of this, right? Aliona, she was sitting right next to me and she's massive. She has like 4 million. She was documenting step by step how she's creating her new line for women's care, for the eyebrows, for the eyelashes and all that. So she was showing, okay, you know, we messed up on this order, we fixed it, we did this, we did that. Today I woke up, I wasn't in the mood, you know, and that's what got people to love her. That's what got people to, and she was showing how her husband's supporting her, how her husband's helping her with the business as well. So that's what people want to see. People want to feel like they're relatable. When someone's positioning themselves as, the most successful person to ever live, no one can relate with that, bro. No one. You want to do that? Please be my guest. Do it. It's not wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying what I believe.
That's not real.
What I believe is showing that process. And while you do that process, people that are interested in what you're doing, people that start believing in you more, they start relating to you more, and you don't just build an audience.
Yeah, right.
You build influence and relatability to people, and you build that genuine connection. Like they start feeling that they're invested in what you built.
Got it. What's your learning process? How do you learn?
Do now, not just do it. Shut up, Nike. Don't just do it now, because you can do it eventually. What's the benefit of that? I do it and I ask for forgiveness later. I do, and I ask for forgiveness later. Because asking for permission is a lot harder than asking for forgiveness, even if you mess up.
Okay. All right. So
I feel like you didn't expect that, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
So learning is something which majority of people who are highly successful adapts. Okay. For example, I see two types of people, two types of entrepreneurs right now: an average entrepreneur and a top level entrepreneur. A top level entrepreneur is always ready for new idea, but an average entrepreneur is skeptical about new ideas because they want to be average.
Do it now. Bro, a lot of times I don't understand. Like, I'm going to give you from a content perspective, okay? Because it's very easy to give this example. A lot of brands, they want to like get into meetings and sit down and brainstorm and do this and do that. Bro, it's just content. Film the video anyway. You have 10 ideas, film the 10 ideas. Post the 10 ideas. Later on, something you don't like, archive it.
Yeah.
It's not that deep, bro. It's genuinely not that deep.
People are going to forget it.
At this, bro, I was actually looking into something the other day. And when Trump was shot, 24 hours, we had different news.
Okay.
When the world was going crazy a few months back and missiles were going everywhere, 24 hours, there was something else. So, just post.
No one cares.
For the love of God, just freaking post. Grab your phone, film what you feel, and post.
I get it. Is it necessary to be unique and different in content industry?
Content. Yes, there should be a level of authenticity and uniqueness to you. But at the same time, if you're posting every day, how many ideas can you generate? Right? So you can get inspired from others and add your own twist to it. You can see what's working in the market and add your twist to it. And once you keep doing that again and again and again and again and again and again and again, slowly, you start developing your own unique style, your own unique way of filming, way of storytelling, things to do. And that's where you start differentiating yourself and really be standing out from the noise.
Yeah.
Because there's billions of content going up every day, right? And what I say is practice makes perfect. I was not born being able to drive a bicycle. I started learning with 3 wheels or 4 wheels. Then I went to 3 wheels. Then I started driving it slowly. Then I was sprinting. Now I start driving the racing bikes. So that's how you level up. Does everyone drive bikes? Yes. Does everyone have the stamina to go for 100 kilometers? No. So start posting content, even if you copy sometimes, even if you tweak it and get inspired and do it in your own way. I like to do that. Don't just copy point blank because it's just boring, okay? But once you're on that journey, you start creating your own style, your own things. Like football, everyone's kicking the ball. What is football? You're just kicking the freaking ball.
Yeah.
But what makes Ronaldo better than everyone else? Yeah, shut up.
How
Messi.
he kicks.
Maybe how he maneuvers.
Yeah.
Maybe the way he sees the lines and angles. So that's what you're gonna start doing. But Ronaldo wasn't born like that.
Yeah.
Right? Took years of practice, but not just football. Mind, body, soul. Mindset, you know? Then that translated into what he's doing, which is football. Right?
Yeah.
So same thing with personal branding. If you aren't an expert in something, start learning, become an expert, and you get better content. You get better results.
Yes.
If you're not happy with your own body, guess what, buddy? It's going to reflect on screen.
Exactly. That's true.
Lose that weight. Go to that gym. Don't eat that chocolate. All of this is part of personal branding. How you look, how you sound, how you carry yourself, how you say hi to people, what people think about you, how you network, how you are confident. Then when you talk about confidence, how you look, how you groom, how you do your hair, how you blink. Some people might blink too fast.
Yeah.
You know? So it's not just personal branding. It's completely redesigning your life, and it's you growing as a person.
True.
That's what real personal branding looks like. A lot of people just take a bunch of nice pictures with yachts and freaking cars, and they say, "Oh,
Personal brand.
personal branding." Wow, buddy, great. I can rent any yacht, I can rent any car, and do the same. Do I want to? No, I don't care.
That's something I used to do when I was 15, 16, I guess. And later on, I realized, bro, what I used to do at that time then. But learning comes over the time, and now I realize, okay, this was okay when I was a kid, but I see grown-ups doing that thing, and that's not how the life works. You have a long way to go, and there is a lot to learn, right? Okay, I want to know your opinion on this. Business, life, and content creation. Everyone thinks they are unique, but they are not. For example, let's say that you are creating content every day and you call yourself, I have a different style of content. But a perspective from different viewer, it's quite average and you are not growing in life. So what do you have to say on this?
Just keep investing in yourself. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you're gonna be. The most valuable thing you'll ever have is what you have up here. So once you keep upgrading that iOS system, you wanna talk iOS system? I'll talk iOS system, right? Once you keep upgrading that, day by day by day by day, it takes 10,000 hours. You'll become somewhat of an expert in whatever subject you put your mind into. 10,000 hours, if you do 5 hours a day, within a few years, you'll become a reference point. So, for example, if you're an accountant and every day you're spending 2 hours learning something about accounting, within a few years, when someone thinks of accounting, you're the first name that they will think about. Compounding.
True.
That's how you make yourself unique. No one was born unique. We all came into this earth the same way. Mothers were pregnant and boom. We got slapped to cry and then,
True.
So we ain't unique, bro. But the way you make yourself unique is upgrading your brain.
Yeah.
And I'm saying upgrading because you are literally if you are what you eat, if you're shoving bad stuff up your mouth, your body's gonna show, your motivation's gonna be bad, your looks are gonna be bad, your skin, your eyes. Great. Now imagine doing that with content, whatever you're consuming. Imagine doing that with the books you're reading. There's some really good books, but there's some shit books. No one says that. Reading's good. It's good when you're reading the right stuff.
Yeah.
That's feeding your brain, and not just some BS story about some fantasy world there's no moral of the story. Okay? So read the books that matter, the books that are in subjects that will upgrade your brain, whether you're interested in automotive sector, whether you're interested in real estate, read all the real estate books and then come to me after that. And trust me, people will look at you different. Because the way you talk, the way you portray yourself, the knowledge you'll have of someone else in the same industry, they will start saying like, this guy is unique.
True. Does everyone...
And that's the only thing that matters. Forget money. I've met billionaires and multimillionaires. Sorry to say, but they're freaking dumb. I'm sorry to say that.
Why do you say so?
I did not like the way they carried themselves. I did not like the way they talked. I just didn't vibe with them. The knowledge, even the level of knowledge they had wasn't up there. I don't know what it is. Maybe they were in the right time, in the right place. Maybe they were just a very hardworking person. I respect that. But unfortunately, they don't have that intellectual knowledge up to the standard to where it should be. And life works in a funny way, bro. Not everyone has everything. Some people have the money. They're trying to chase the influence. They're trying to chase the fame. Some people don't have the money. they have the fame, they're trying to chase the money. Some people has the money and the fame, they're trying to chase that right woman in their life. And it's not happening. They're stuck with a bunch of women that's draining them, looking at them as an ATM machine. Someone might have the right woman in their life. They're chasing good kids. But they have shit kids. Because they don't have time to take care of them because they're too busy out there, working and trying to make a good life for their kids that their kids don't appreciate. And their kids don't even respect them. Is that what you want? People are chasing the wrong things in life. A lot of people have that mindset of money. Yeah, money is good. But what you do with that money is the end goal.
Yeah.
If I take that money and I go to my mother, I say, Mom, Dad, forget about that mortgage. Pay it off. Done. Now that's satisfying to me. I take that money, I go to a far family member. They ain't doing that well. Bro, here's this new car. Go do a living with it. Yo, I know you freaking, you take that money, you go that far cousin, it's not doing well. Listen, buddy, let's open that business that you wanted to open.
Help.
That is what money's used for. Because end of the day, when you're on your deathbed, you're not going to be like, oh, I regret not scrolling on that last TikTok, bro. That TikTok, bro. No, that's not what you want to wish for. What you're going to wish for is, I wish I stayed one more minute with my father. One more minute with my son or daughter. One more minute with my uncle, my grandma, my friend, my wife, my husband. That's what people are going to regret. That's what people are going to. And that's what a lot of things and a lot of kids and a lot of youth these days, you tell them, what do you want to do in life? Oh, I want to travel and go to university abroad. Why? Stay here. Spend more time with your parents. That's literally what matters. And that's when you grow up and they die, you're gonna say, I'll give the entire world, even if you have the billions. I'm ready to give all these billions to spend one more minute, not even an hour with them. That's what you should be focusing on.
Got it. You spoke something interesting about multi-billionaires.
Yeah.
Right? They get successful by luck, or maybe they were at the right place at right time and they got the leverage. Leverage word is something which have been keeping on running in my mind from a quite long time. I see lots of people who have a leverage into today's time, maybe through business or content creation. Maybe at some point of time they get a good number of audience who are watching them, but people doesn't know how to use that peak time of the years and take a leverage of it and just build your next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, I like this question. The next generation of billionaires are being shaped as we speak. The world, as we know it, is different, but it's not much different. Look at history. There was the industrial era. Then there was the World Wide Web era. Now there's the content era. And we're just scratching the surface.
Yeah.
Content as we know it is probably not going to be the same with artificial intelligence, with the augmented reality, with VR and all of these things. So the next set of billionaires are being shaped as we speak. It starts with a very simple formula. Gather the audience, then build authenticity, build trust, build credibility, and don't do moves that would hurt people.
Right.
Like promote gambling, promote weird sites, promote things like that will remove the trust that people have put in you. Right? Then offer a service, offer a product, offer something of value, something that is actually good, and actually not just some shitty product that you slap your logo on and then you start selling.
Right.
Try to, put some effort on that. I'm not saying it's easy, but you as a creator, it would be wise to focus on that and get a partner to take care of the other stuff. Because you can't do everything alone. Again, Rome wasn't built in a day. Wasn't built with one person. So have the right team around you. You can either get them paid, you can do it as a partnership, you can have it as a co-founders, you can have it as a family member, whatever it is, please find that right team, because without having the right team, you will not be able to scale. No one's going to be able to scale. You might reach to a level as a solopreneur, you might make $100,000, you might make 5, 6, 10 million, but you won't be able to scale more than that. Yeah.
So how do we take leverage of that? You doing it alone. So you mentioned about you build a team, you take the right decisions, because okay, this is something which I always say to people: your right decisions will take you to the places, and if you don't take right decision at right time, or any decision if you don't take, you will be at the same place for a long time, right? So what do you think about decisions that will help you take leverage of your peak time?
So a lot of times, and this happens in the industry around me all the time, people don't plan to go viral. So it was never their intention.
Yeah.
And then they go viral by mistake. Meme, a funny thing that they did, a funny slang word, like, why are you, maybe, So you need to be prepared to capitalize on that. And again, onboard the right people that will give you the right advice, because you aren't going to be able to do it alone. And there's a lot of examples in the market, and I can't say names because we have mutual friends and we know them, but they went ultra viral in 2025. Like when I say ultra viral, that's on a worldwide level, like 15 million, 20 million plus. They were growing 1 million a month maybe. Okay. They weren't really reaching in and offering things because the right team around them didn't have the experience, didn't know what they were doing. Yeah. So you really need to, once you start going viral, take a step back. I'm not saying don't post, keep posting, but take a step back, see what are the things that you can offer and start offering them. Not everything's going to work.
Yeah.
But once you understand your audience at a deeper level, that one thing that works will be able to scale very fast, because you're not starting from zero. You're starting from
peak point.
Very, very large demand. Yeah. So like I mentioned, again, have the right partners, the right infrastructure. So if you're selling a product, have the right delivery partner with you, right? And I mentioned that at the Brand Me Summit. Having these small details already ironed out. How you do that? By having the right co-founder, by having the right team, because these people, they know what these mistakes are. Then it'll be smooth sailing.
Good. Did you fail in life?
Always. I've failed so many times, and I've always stood back up.
What did you learn?
See, bro, success builds confidence. Failure builds character. Right? Okay. So the more you fail, the better character that you're going to start developing, the better determination that you're going to develop. A lot of people, and even my father told me this, you only fail if you fail to stand back up. He's like, no matter what. He's like, look at the biggest people and the biggest stuff. They still fail publicly, and they fail big, bro. How many billionaires out there that are actually very strong, and people look up to them and people actually learn a lot from them, and they publicly declared bankruptcy, and they still managed to come back 5, 6, 10x. Okay, you as a person starting off, why are you scared to fail this bad? What? Your friend from school that you don't even know is gonna say like, look at that guy. Who cares?
Yeah.
Your family is not gonna be happy. Well, guess what, buddy? Your family might not just be happy about anything. They might just keep finding holes to poke, right? At least you tried.
Yeah.
At least you went and you believed in yourself enough to do it. You failed, great. Stand back up, fail faster. Stand back up and fail even faster. Because that's one of my friends failed in 10 startups before he built a global brand.
Wow.
10 freaking startups. Imagine after the 9th one, he decided to give up. Imagine. I'm not going to say the name because it's a bit controversial, but imagine after the 9th startup that failed miserably, I might add, and bro didn't have any money to even live. Like he didn't, just living in a room, not even a house. Like it was just a shared room. That's it, you know. Imagine after the 9th startup, bro decided to fail, to give up.
You know, one thing about failure which I got to see in one of the video, there is nothing wrong in failing. It's if you are scared to take risk and fail, it's because of your ego that as you mentioned, your friends will laugh at you, and that will hurt your ego. And that's why lots of people are not ready to take risk to fail.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Okay, before we end this podcast, I have two more questions. That's about personal branding. In today's time, lots of entrepreneurs, every real estate agents want to build personal brand, right? How do they build a personal brand? What they should do?
Talk about your journey, talk about the hardships, talk about the things that worked for you, how it worked, why it worked. People start relating to that. Then start talking about this is talking about you. Then talk about the industry. What are the right things? What are the wrong things? What are the things that you think are right, you think are wrong? This is opinion based. Some people are going to start saying no, disagreeing with you. That's good. Brings more engagement.
Yeah.
Then start talking about the industry and the different things and the future, where it's going to take, the back where it's going to go. Trends. Why are these trends good? Why are these trends not good? In your industry, not in not trends on social media. Right? Then maybe make it even wider. For example, talk about relatable things. Life relatable things. Because at the end of the day, you know, I like a certain thing, you like a certain thing. We have that mutual connection. We had a good talk about it. Then we do business. Right? That's part of building a relationship. I don't just walk into the room like, hey, $10,000. Great. Right? You build that relationship. You got, you do business with people you like. Because once you build that relationship, you feel like, okay, they understand you, you're heard, and they know how to solve your problem.
Exactly.
Boom. You got that sale. Right? And the nice thing about social media, you're not starting you're not starting the sales conversations to monetize real estate, let's say, from zero. You're starting from them already knowing you, building their trust, building their credibility, believing that you're an expert in X community or maybe even real estate or off plan or whatever it is. So you're starting from 80% of the sales funnel, let's call it, or the sales conversation. You're starting from 80%. You're not starting from 20 where he just heard your name and he knows the brokerage you work for. No, he knows you, he trusts you, he believes you, he's seen the results you've gotten for other investors, X, Y, Z, whatever.
Yeah.
So you're starting from 80%. He's already sold. He or she's already sold. You just need to close the deal, understand their needs first, and then offer them something that fits their criteria. So it makes the sales journey from being like 2 months, let's say,
Brand story.
to around 2 weeks or a week.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents on it.
Got it. Is personal branding all about posting on social media?
No, it's how you carry yourself, how you dress, how you talk, how you network, what you do. This is all part of personal branding. Your mindset, right? You can be someone that's going viral, but in real life, you're a depressed person.
True.
When I meet you, from social media to do business.
He looks very happy, energetic.
I did not get good vibes from this person. You know, personal branding is more than just what you post on social media. Yes, it is shown the most. That's what people see is the social media. But you gotta really work on yourself and keep consistently developing yourself. It's all part of personal branding. Personal branding is what someone feels
About you.
when you're there. Personal branding is what someone says about you when you're not there. That's personal branding for me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ghazi, we have come to the last segment, last part of the podcast. Final, one deep question. If you have 1 year to live in this world, what would you do from tomorrow?
What I'll do if I have 1 year to live, I'll try my best, bro. I'm going to work for tomorrow as if I'm going to live forever. And I'm going to work for my afterlife as if I die tomorrow.
Ghazi, that was great speaking to you. Final message for creators and entrepreneurs who are watching this podcast.
Do it now. End of story.
Do it now. That's the tagline of this episode.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Thank you so much, Ghazi, once again for being on the podcast. Lovely speaking to you. Great insights, great value, and amazing morale and experience which you have. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
And thank you for doing what you're doing to the world.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching till this end. I hope you enjoyed this episode and we see you on the next episode. Have a good time.